Hey guys, what's up? This is Ruben, your mentor here, and today we have two microphones to review. Alright, so we have the NT1-A and we have the LCT240 Pro by Lewitt. And what we're going to do is I'm going to unbox both of these and show you what's inside. Alright, let's get into it. So I'm going to show you the Lewitt LCT240 Pro first. And as you can see, the box is really simple. Of course, it has all your manuals inside. It comes with a nice carry pouch, right? Your manuals, which nobody reads anyway. A pop filter, a very simple one, all right? For use for live performances, for use if you are playing outside with a lot of wind, or for vocals really. The mic clip, I'm going to open this up so you can see it in close details. So this actually holds the mic itself, all right? And there's also the Euro adapter. You got to take that out if you're fixing this towards a US adapter. All right, and very cute. It comes with also a band if you want to wear it. I'm not a band person, but if you want to wear it, yeah, it looks nice, huh? Okay, so the real meat itself is the mic itself, right? Let's just open this up. Now the mic itself isn't really large, but basically looks really nice, right? So let's talk a bit about what you see here. It's really small compared to most condenser mics in its class, but it really sounds good, alright? And just to give you some information about it, basically what you see here is that this is a large diaphragm condenser microphone. Well, you can see this also has gold-plated XLR connectors down there, which is very important because on cheap mics, you do not have gold-plated XLR condenser connections. So what happens is you get a lot of buzz, a lot of hiss when you're shaking around. So this will actually last a long time. All right. So this records only this way. You can see that's front. So it records in front as a cardioid pattern microphone, and that's a Lewitt. All right. So I'm going to look at the X1 next. Let's put this down first. We're going to get back to that later. Okay. Oops. Okay. So now we have the X1-A. Alright, so this one is the new generation of the X1 microphone. Of course, there's also the other version called the X1S, which is slightly more expensive, and that comes with an additional pad and low-cut filter switch. Alright, it also have less self-noise, but this mic itself is pretty quiet by itself already. So I'm going to cut it out open, and let's going to see what's inside here. Right, I'm going to unbox this right in front. You. Right, I hope I'm not doing it too sloppily. There we go. Alright, of course the box looks a little bit simpler than the Lewitt. Gonna open it up. And there we go. Right, there you see. The mic is there in its full glory. Of course you have your stickers, your manuals. You can stick this on your laptop or something like that. Okay. And we have your really simple mic clip, nothing very impressive about it. Right? Again, you have your Euro adapter. Make sure to take that out if you're fixing it to a US adapter stand. Alright? And you can see itself again, the X1. Okay, how do I open this? It's sealed shut, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pry it open this way and show you the mics in its full glory. Okay, so as you can see, in front of the mic, we have the pads here, right? A 0 dB to -0 dB pad for if you're recording instruments with very high sound pressure levels. Again, it records in front. It's a cardioid pattern microphone. We have the low cut switch here, no low cut, and also the low cut. Now the buttons here does feel a little bit flimsy, so you got to be very careful with it because I feel that they could pop out anytime. Okay. Now, there are also gold-plated XLR here, so that means your connections will be great. Now, one thing you should know about the X1-A is that it has, compared to the Lewitt, it has an inbuilt pop filter. That means if you're recording vocals, you do not need an extra pop filter. Alright, you can just record into this. It has a built-in pop filter, and you'll be fine with it. Now, compared to the Lewitt, you can see the size is a little bit smaller compared to the X1. But this will give you the, wow, what mic is this? It looks good, right? This will look more normal to most condenser microphones. Just to show you that. Alright, so the difference between the Lewitt and the XC1A is that the XC1A has a DB pad there and also low cut switch. Now on the Lewitt LCT240 Pro, there's no such pad or low cut switch here. Alright, now speaking about self noise level, the XC1A has lower noise level compared to the Lewitt, but the Lewitt here has a louder SPL, sound pressure level, so it records louder instruments. This one can take louder instruments, this one can take less of that. Alright, now to really hear the differences between two of these mics, we can't read specifications out from the internet or the manuals alone. You got to hear them for yourself. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to test the Lewitt 240 Pro, the SC Electronics X1A, and also the trusty Rode NT1-A that we have here. So we're going to compare three of these mics and we're going to see what you think about them. Alright, let's get to it.
Baby, I'm falling head over heels, looking for ways to let you know just how I feel. Wish I was holding you by my side. I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause finally it's real. Trying to hold that, you ought to know that you're the one that's on my mind. Falling too fast, deeply in love, finding the magic in the colors of you. You're the right time at the right moment. You're the sunlight, keeps my heart going. Now, when I need you, can't keep myself from falling. Right time at the right moment is you. It's you.
Alright, so the SC Electronics X1A or the Lewitt LCT240 Pro, which one should you get and why? Now in my opinion, both of these are very well built mics. They are much better than the budget condenser mics that you find out there, like the Samsung CO3 or the Audio-Technica AT2020. These are much better. Now for a first mic, I would recommend you to go with the SC X1A. Alright, now the reasons why is that it has a inbuilt pop filter, and it has also the pads and also the low cut switch, which will get you really far in recording if you are just starting out. And this would be a great mic to experiment a lot of different things like vocals, like guitars, even drums, right? And it's so well built. But if you look at the finer details between these two mics, you'll immediately see that the Lewitt is in fact built better than the SC X1A, right? You can see if you zoom down into details, into intrinsic details, you see the SC X1A has, a little bit flimsy buttons, which needs proper care. If you're a rough person, I'm sure definitely the buttons will come off, right? Now, on the other hand, the LCT240 Pro, it sounds smoother to my ears. It sounds great. It seriously sounds great. At this budget, a little bit more than the XC1A, this one sounds great, right? But if this is your first mic, you could go for it, right? But you want the additional pads to play with, and this one does not come with it. So if you know what you want, you record great sounding vocals, great sounding instruments, and you know what you want, this would be a great choice, right? But if you're just starting out and trying to experiment with recording, I think personally the X1 would be a great choice to go for. Alright, so let me know what you think between the sounds different between the LC240, the SC1X1, or the Rode. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and if you have questions about any of these mics here, I'll be happy to help. Alright, see you again.